was thinking, man, I don't have any kids, but I was thinking to myself, if I had I just saw this, I'm driving home, and I'm seeing, the kids are out of school, not out of school, school just let out. It's around 3:30, 4 o'clock, so school is letting out, so the kids are walking home. And I see this young black girl, probably about maybe 12, 13 years old, maybe in middle school, and she walking home, and I live in LA, South Central. And I'm thinking to myself, if I had a young black 13-year-old young preteen daughter, would I let my preteen daughter walk home from school? Especially in South Central? I thought to myself, in 2025, I thought to myself, hell no. And not because it's, well, yeah, it is. I would say not because it's a bad area. Not saying South Central all bad, but just the times we're living in. Hell, I wouldn't. People say, would you let your daughter, if you lived in a white neighborhood, would you let your daughter, well, predominantly white neighborhood like Beverly Hills, would you let your daughter walk home from school? I was like, still, hell no. Definitely wouldn't let her walk home from school then. Shit. Them be the main ones trafficking young black girls. They'll love to snatch up my daughter. I'll probably let my daughter walk home from school if I trained her on how to use a gun. But then again, 12, 13-year-olds shouldn't have no gun. Because, you know what I'm saying? Because they don't have the mental, capacity to know when not to pull it. You know what I'm saying? She might get in an argument with one of her homegirls or one of her friends at school and decide to pull the gun out. So, probably won't give them a gun at 12, 13 years old. But I definitely would figure out a way to pick my daughter up. But I understand people work. I'm pretty sure that young sister that was walking home that I saw, her parents probably at work right now. It's just 4 o'clock. Mom probably don't get off till 5:30. So she can't leave work early to come pick you up and take you home. And that young girl, being that she walking home, she probably lived about 6, 7 blocks from the school. But you know what I'm saying? For her mama, who probably lives somewhere, work somewhere probably in, I don't know, maybe working Hawthorne or Torrance, and now she got to drive all the way just to take you somewhere that you could just, you know what I mean? You could just walk to. But I don't know, man. The times we live in, I don't know if I would trust the world with my black daughter walking home from school. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I guess people say put faith in God, but I think some of that God stuff is your intuition, God telling you, hey, you know where you live at, make preparation for your kid to get home from your young daughter even if I had a son. I don't know, my son though, I'll probably be a little bit more prone to let my teenage son walk home from school than my daughter. You know what I'm saying? But then again, I'll be worried about my teenage black son walking home. Because I'm going to have, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking the scenario, I don't have any kids. I'm going to have a black daughter and a black son. So the scenario won't be my mixed daughter, my mixed, my white daughter. I can't even say that. So, but like I was saying, even if they mix, they probably even more at danger. Because, you know what I'm saying? People kind of look at mulatto people as like, ooh, you know what I'm saying? Exotic. So if I had a mulatto daughter, I'd definitely probably be worried then, you know what I'm saying? The way society, but definitely my melanated, fully black daughter, I don't know, how would I be able to I don't know if I would let her walk home. I mean, I guess you can't, like I said, like if I'm a parent working, I'm working, you got to work 10 hours or so or more to be able to sustain a household in LA. So I'm at work, I don't know. I would have to make arrangements for my daughter to catch a ride or something. You know what I'm saying? I was saying, well, maybe call her an Uber, but hell, the Uber driver might be a fucking pervert or a trafficker. You know what I'm saying? Especially all these damn immigrants they got coming over here. You don't know what kind of shit they on. I don't know, man. What would be the good alternative for if you had to work and you had to get your black daughter home from school safely? How would y'all go about doing it? Let's talk about it in the comments. Subscribe to the channel.